Hello students, welcome to the previous year question series of CUET 2025. In this series, we discuss the questions which have been already asked in the previous years in CUET exam, that is your SCQP12, which is for Food Science and Technology. We have already posted a series of 2022 and 2023, and in this 2024 series, we have already posted two videos in which we have discussed 12 until 24 questions of your questions which were already asked in 2024 paper. So this is the part 3. I'm Divyanshu Gupta, your mentor for food science and technology. Coming straight away to the first question, or the 25th question which was asked in 2024 is: sequence for the preparation of sugar from sugarcane juice involves the following unit operation. So this has came from the sugar topic, in which we discuss the processing and your manufacture of sugar from your sugarcane. So first of all, we will go for the extraction of sugarcane juice, and then they will go for centrifugation and filtration, because your sugarcane juice contains many impurities, many dust, dirt, and your particles which are the not required in your end product. So first of all, you will go for centrifugation and filtration, then you will go for decolorization, and then you will go for evaporation, and last step is your crystallization. So B, C, D, and A. B, C, D, A comes as the first option is the right answer for this question. Then the next question which we have: fermentation of vegetables and fruits is performed too. So why do we do fermentation of your fruits and vegetables? So everyone knows that after fermentation, the digestibility increases, their sensory properties increases, their texture changes. So preserve for a long time period, yes, it is right. Develop characteristic sensory properties, yes. Reduce the digestibility, no. Because after fermentation, even the digestibility of the fruits and vegetables is increased. If you consume your raw potato, and if you, sorry, not potato, let's say any vegetable which is fermented, let's say carrot, okay. If you consume your raw carrot, and if you consume the fermented one will be much more easier for your body to digest, because already the microbes have converted the starch and proteins in them into your simpler forms, and then enhance the dietary value. Yes, so A, B, and D is the right answer for this question, which is the first option is the right answer for this question. Then classes of enzymes which are predominantly used in the food processing. So hydrolysis are being used, isomerases are being used, oxidoreductases are also used, lipases are not that much used. So these three enzymes are commonly used in food processing. So A, B, and D, which is the first option, is the right answer for this question. If you're still wondering as to like many people have been thinking that these questions are very easy, like the questions which have been asked in the previous parts and this part are very easy, but you are still not able to guess which is the right answer for your question. So for that, you need regular preparation for those topic. You need regular test series from that topic, and for that we have designed a batch strategically for all the students which are who are preparing for the next year CUET 2025 exam. In that batch, we interact with you on daily live lecture basis, and then we'll give you dedicated notes and even the recordings of those lectures. Then your test series, full length test, sectional test, everything has been designed in such a way that it will help you in clearing the exam with a good rank and with a good score. So last year many students got selected in various central universities and got exceptional rank of 2, 3, and 4, and many other students got selected in your BBAU, Central University Punjab, Pondicherry University. So you can be one of those students who will be getting admission next year. So for that, you need regular practice of all the topics which are being discussed. So you can join our batch. You can contact on the website and the number which is given on the screen. Then coming to the next question which we have is: butter contains dash percent of lactose. So ideally butter is your pure fat, but it still contains some amount of water, some amount of salt, and some amount of lactose. So 0.5 is the right percentage of the lactose which is found in butter. Even if the pure butter contains even less than that, but 0.5 we are generally considering for your calculation basis. Then the next question: the food that is customarily consumed without cooking by the customer is known as dash. So they are talking about the foods which are not cooked. If you just need to straight away open the packet and consume the food, those foods are known as ready to eat food. So I think this was quite clear. Then the next question is: dash is a cheap and energy efficient method of preservation of perishable raw materials or your food commodities. So fermentation is the most cheapest and the energy efficient method by which you can preserve your food, because it does not require any type of heat or any type of your cooking. Then also it requires only a minimum amount of microbes and some ambient temperature conditions of your humidity and moisture. Then it can preserve your food material for around 1 to 2 years also if done in the correct way, and also it develops some characteristic flavor, increase the digestibility of the food. So fermentation is the most energy efficient method by which you can go for preservation of your food commodities. Then the next question is, which of the following is used as an enriching agent in wheat flour? So there is a very common question which is ideally asked in your cereals and pulses topic, that pulses are rich in dash and cereals are rich in dash. So pulses are rich in lysine and cereals are your deficient in lysine. So the reason why we are enriching the wheat flour is that we are providing the nutrient which is providing the amino acid that is deficient in the cereals by fortification. So 0.2% lysine is used as an enriching agent in your wheat flour. Then inflammation of udder of bovine cattle is known as, that means the cattle which are used for your milk purpose, that are reared for your milk production. So mastitis is the name of the disease or your condition in which the bovine cattle udder causes inflammation. So third is the right option for this question. Then we have the question which is match the water activity and the related microorganisms which are associated with them. So 0.86 is for your Clostridium botulinum. Then your 0.94 is for Staphylococcus aureus. Then 0.68 is your limit for fungi, and then 0.60 is no microbial growth, because less than 0.60 water activity there will be no microbial growth, because there will not be any water which is left for the microorganisms to sustain their life. So A goes for third. So ideally this question was dropped in last year because it the options didn't contain the right answer. So yeah, ideally if you talk about any of the options, so fourth is the right option, because A is third, then B is your fourth, it is not correctly matched, then C is your first, C is also your fourth, and then D is second. So only these two options, these two sub options are correct for this fourth option. All other options are wrong. So ideally talking technically, all the four options are wrong, and that is why this question was dropped last year. What happens if in case a question is being dropped is that you will get full marks for that question. If in case a question gets dropped, that means that question was if in case the question can be wrong, or your options which are given in your question, that can be wrong. So in this way the questions get dropped. Then dash method involves the complete removal of the air from the package followed by the sealing of the package. So very simple question. Vacuum packaging is the answer for this question, because in vacuum packaging we will first of all fill our food item in one of your sealable packages, and then we will go for vacuum sealing, in which some knobs are inserted in that inside the package, and then they will suck out all the air, and then the package is sealed. So vacuum packaging is the method by which complete removal of the air takes place. See, you can say complete removal of air, but still some air will remain inside the food if in case it is having a porous texture. Also some residual oxygen is also left behind in some foods. So SCAP, MAP, and active packaging are also other methods in which active packaging is ideally the method by which complete removal of oxygen or any type of gas can be done. But ideally for your commercial purpose, vacuum packaging is being used. Then which of the following vitamins are fat soluble? So fat solubles are only 4 vitamins: A, D, E, and K. So you should also remember the names of all these vitamins. So A is there, D is there, E is there, B is not there. So A, C, D. Also remember, many students do this, that they will just see A, C, D and all, and they will mark the right option. This is not the right way. You should see which is the correct option, which is corresponding to the options given. So A, C, and D. So A, C, and D is the third option, which is the right answer for this question. Then the next question which we have is match the following. So you will see that very often match the following type questions are being given in your exam. So what happens in match the following question is that overall mindset of the particular student is being judged whether he is able to give 4 right options or not. So see, in just a single question they are able to ask 4 questions. So this is also one of the way. And also match the followings are ideally tough also, and sometimes they can be easy, because if you are able to guess one right answer, you will be able to guess the option which is given at the which is given below. So sweetener is stevia, everyone know it is a non-nutritive sweetener. Then gelling agent is your starch. Then aerating agent is your egg. How come it is an aerating agent? Because egg yolk contain proteins, and when it is whipped properly, it will make a foam. So everyone knows that we have been using eggs in your cakes and other recipes in which your leavening action is being required. Then antioxidant is BHA. What is the full form of BHA? Butylated hydroxyanisole. So BHA is butylated hydroxyanisole. So A is second, B is first. A is second, B is first. First is the right option for this question. So A is second, B is first, C is third, and D is fourth. So that was all for this video. Thanks for watching. And if you are still having any doubt in any of the question which was asked in this video, you can comment down your queries. I can give a better explanation of all the questions. Also, you can follow us on all the social media handles in order to get regular updates about any information